To be fair, it's actually not too bad. It's like 45 out. There's a fire right here. There's a wind that makes it kind of chilly every once in a while. And I'm getting really anxious with the fact that, like, I have nothing to do. I want to go do things. I'm the kind of person who, like, well, I like to make the most of my time, or I like to think that I'm making the most of my time. And it's really hard for me just to know that all I'm supposed to do is, like, sit and be with family right now. They were all sitting out here with me for the past hour or so. And they all went inside, and I'm finally now just going to read some more of my book. Oh yeah, by the way, happy Friday. It's the 20th today. I just posted the vlog from the 17th. So a couple days behind, but not too bad. I think we're going to go into town later, do some Christmassy things. That's exciting. And need to visit Dr. Ryan and Cassidy Bones. I'll do that shortly. We're trying to figure out when works best for all of our schedules. And then I need to get my video project edited and that vlog as well. So a couple of things I can be doing is just, I'm a social person, so it's really hard. This concept of like, oh, I don't know, Sarah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I'm like, no, I need to optimize my time while I'm here. I don't come back to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho that often at all. Last time I was here is when I lived here, which was a year and a half ago. So if you know me and are in this area and I didn't meet up with you, I'm so sorry. I don't have a car at my disposal, and I live in the middle of nowhere on the lake, which is gorgeous. But again, the social aspect of me hates it. But it is nice to be in some quiet for a little while, I think, sometimes. You and I best friends now. Oh, you're cute! You're cute! Do you want a new home? Do you want to come home with me? Do you want to come home with me? Hello, hello. Let me turn that fan off. So, we'll do that too. So it's like 2:30 Friday. It's my first full day home. I'm in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I lived here for a couple of years. So I'm here with some family and I'm going to start getting ready. We're going to go out. I don't really know what we're going to do, but today's been interesting. So I'm going to try to talk while I get ready here. So today has been interesting because I really need right there. Okay, that's fine. Because it's actually been like kind of a struggle to be home. And I think that that's not like an out of the normal thing. Change the routine, you're back with your family. I had to get this wet hair. Okay, so back with your family. And even if you have a truly amazing family, which I do, something that I kind of forgot about is that your family tends to remind you of who you've been and not always like who you are. So it's interesting here. I have one of my brothers with me, my mom. My brother's made a couple comments, not like mean comments, but just like brotherly love kind of comments where it's like something he brought up that I forgot that that's like something that I used to be known as in my family, which is the everyone has to do what Sarah says kind of feeling, like the, oh, Sarah, does everyone know that you rule the school, or does everyone know that all these things? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's just not even, that doesn't even feel applicable to who I am. And I forgot that I don't consider myself bossy, but I think among my brothers, I'm definitely bossy. Because I'm just, if I did what I said, then everything would be fine. But it's just interesting. I'm like, oh, wow, like I haven't had someone like talk to me that way or like bring up that side of me for like a year and a half, right? Like this concept of me being bossy, I'm like, what? Who is that? Like that doesn't feel like me. And that's where it's not even necessarily like negative emotions. It's just like, oh, I forgot that. Is my camera falling? Are we okay? It's balanced on a portable mirror, so I think we're okay. But I forgot that like my family doesn't always grow with me because I don't live with them anymore, right? And like they don't know who I am. They know who I've been and they know who I've always been through my entire life, right? But they don't know who I am. And that's just a really intriguing thought to me, and it's kind of terrifying because it also makes you reflect on who you are, which is a good thing. We all know I'm about that in this life. Is this angle okay? I think we're good. It's an informal get ready with me, huh? So that's, you know, interesting, and I feel like that's probably something a lot of us can relate to when you're home for the holidays around family. And of course, then you resort to old habits as well, just because, you know, that vibration, that energy, that habit of being around your family brings up old patterns, old habits, old feelings, all these things. So it is interesting because that in and of itself, of course, comes with its own set of issues. Wow, I haven't put like a full face of foundation on for a little while. I forgot how much work this is. Oh goodness. And then the other thing that I've been struggling with today that I've been really trying to sit with and figure out is that this whole like do nothing during the day, I'm very much, I don't know, I don't need to have everything planned out in like a structured way, but I just like to like, all right, what are we gonna go do kind of thing. And actually my brother who's here is very similar, but my mom's house is half hour outside of town, beautiful, in the middle of the woods on the lake. I can see why people love places like this, but me, I'm like, I need things to do, I need people, I need variety, mainly I need variety. But the cool thing with like me needing that is now it's forcing me to sit with like why do you need that, Sarah? Could you just be still? Which is interesting and a huge challenge. And I wrote in an Instagram post that I'll link below that it's like definitely, it's been a challenge. Like I have to either choose to really embrace this stillness, or I need to choose like, okay, take action, make plans, figure it out, rent a car, but what I can't do and what I'm scared will happen is that I'll just like sit with it, let the days pass, struggle every single day. And it really reminded me of how I feel like when I need to sit down and study, or when I need to do something that I'm not so excited for. Because like this, okay, I know what I want to do in like I know what I would like to see myself do, but it just, it takes effort, and it's not that the effort is scary, it's like I know what happens if I kind of just let the time pass and sit here, and even though I'm not happy about that, I know what happens and it's comfortable, and that whole comfort level and like knowing what to expect at this moment feels like a better option than the unknown of taking action, changing my habits, because that unknown, like, it just feels terrifying, right? Even if I think I'm the kind of person who like likes change and likes to be uncomfortable, when it really comes down to it, I'm like, do I really? And so that's what we're going to be dealing with over the next 2 weeks. I'm excited for it because I feel like somehow it's quite a reflection of like what I need to learn to be able to just study better. Because it brings me to this point of take action or be complacent and shut up. And one thing I do know about myself is that I refuse to just continue to like be complacent and shut up and just like go through the motions of life. Like 100% not okay with that. It's not making me happy. It's leading me to fail things that are really important to me, and that doesn't make sense. So we're just gonna try to learn how to work through that over break and enjoy time with my family. Look, I don't know how it's gonna work, and I'm not loving my skin right now. But I guess everything in life is a process, and I'm come to the point where I feel like what I'm saying is kind of talking in circles, and then I'm adding no more value. So I'm gonna cut this off, finish getting ready. I guess like that's the current struggle, or challenge, or hurdle, or growth opportunity. And part of me is scared that I will like not dive in as deeply as I want to see myself, but I read a whole book on a flight, so we're already breaking old habits, which is very exciting. Breaking old habits. Oh, it's hard. Even when you know they don't serve you, it's still hard. Aren't we weird people? We are weird individuals. Can we talk about how cool this Pokemon vending machine is? Andy and I are clearly easily impressed. Welcome to my favorite grocery store, Fred Meyer. Nothing compares. See, the great thing about Fred Meyer is that you have like your seasonal, you have quality jewelry if you wanted it, you have a full-on grocery store, but there's even a relatively decent amount of clothing. You have more than half an aisle of auto care, home goods. Fred Meyer is the actual best, and it's one of the few reasons I love the West Coast. Oh, and Fred Meyer has a great organic natural section, like the best around, like this entire whole section is. Guys, I miss it. Andy, are you okay being in the vlog? Take that.
What?
And the corn one.
Was this a video?
Yeah. Welcome to Vlogmas.
Did you get that, did you get what I was saying?
It will be edited out. And now they have a growler bar? Stop. That's new, guys. Fred Meyer's even better than I remember it. I'm gonna move back just for this grocery store. Okay, we're gonna start with this Bright Berry Raspberry Lime Ale. That sounds good. Oh, this isn't for, I don't know why I thought this was for cans. This is for your bottles. That shoots. This looks good.
What kind of phone is that?
This was called the Kilt Lifter. I'm easily amused. Man, you know, I might not feel at home on the West Coast anymore, but I do miss the grocery stores, the better quality food, the better beer. I'm just saying. Whoever put the jerky, stop, I'm trying to, you're such a butthead. Whoever put the jerky in the beer aisle knows their marketing tricks. God bless it.